Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What are you doing here?
Des invited me.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry if I gave you a fright.
It's perfectly all right.
Where's the light switch?
Morning, Daph.
What is Sarah Richards doing here?
Well, I asked her to stay the night.
Oh, you got something going with her, have you?
No.
Is that the truth?
Of course it is.
What are you doing?
Oh, I had to move that. I couldn't keep it in the spare room.
Oh, why not?
Hello,
it's-
Des.
Oh, good morning, Sarah. Did you sleep all right?
I didn't.
Oh. Sarah, I'd like you to meet Daphne.
We've already met in the bank yesterday, thank you, Des.
Oh, did you?
Yes, we did.
So, have you just started at the bank?
Well, I'm new to the branch, but I've been working with Pacific for some time now.
And where are you living these days, Sarah?
Here. Thanks to Des.
Oh, really?
Well, better get ready for work.
Yeah, I think I'll better go. I won't worry about a shower.
Hold it! You are going to look pretty silly at the bank in your pyjamas.
No more than I will here, I think.
Right, what's going on?
Well, I asked Sarah to stay here for a while.
And how long's a while?
Well, it's probably about a week
Des!
or two. Daph, she's my cousin.
What sort?
My first cousin scouts on her.
You should have asked me about this, you know.
Well, I was going to. It all happened late yesterday, and I couldn't find you, and Sarah had to find somewhere to stay.
I thought we'd both agreed it was a pretty good arrangement with just the two of us.
It is.
Then why change it?
She's a country kid. She doesn't know anybody in town. Don't worry, it's only temporary.
All right.
Old habits die hard, eh?
Yeah, but I'm having trouble trying to find the right size washer. I might have to catch one off of Max later.
Oh, so you'll be pretty busy today.
Yeah, it'll take me all of 5 minutes to get this done once I find the right size washer.
So have you seen my wallet anyway?
Try your jacket. Hey, why don't we spend some of that?
On what?
Well, I don't know. Let's go and do something crazy together.
Come on, we can do something crazy at home for free.
Yeah, but I'm always in the house. I want to do something crazy outside for a change. It's boring waiting for you to come home all the time. Wish you didn't have to go to work today.
Oh, why don't you go to a movie?
By myself?
No, ring up one of your friends. Go and have a nice lunch, and then go and see a show.
Well, I would, but all my friends are working.
You're not going to start on about that again, are you, Terry?
No, I'm sorry if you thought I was complaining. I didn't mean it to sound that way. It's just I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm bored sitting around the house by myself all the time.
Sounds like my idea of bliss.
Not every day.
Look, I have to go. As tempting as your offer is, Shane's giving me a lift. You going to be okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you go and see Daphne? She's always home in the morning. Go and have a talk to her about whatever it is you girls talk about.
Hello?
Just ringing to see if you've changed your mind, Terry.
Anyone home?
Only us domestics, mate. Oh, yuck.
Sweet and sour.
Help yourself.
There you go. Take that. Oh, yeah. It's a bit like being in the army, isn't it?
The army would be a relief after this.
Yeah, food wouldn't be so good, though.
From what I've heard, mate, the food is terrific. It'd be better than what we're having. I am getting to the stage where I would kill for a home-cooked meal. Have you got the time, mate?
Yeah, it's 8:15.
Oh, geez, I haven't got time to finish these. I'll have to do them tonight.
Listen, why don't you come round to our place from here one time?
Terry might be pretty good with the old soldering iron on the pipes, mate, but what about the oven?
Yeah, well, just between you and me, she may have been a pretty good plumber, but as a cook...
Hey, what's this? Someone taking my girlfriend's name in vain?
Never.
Better not. You look after her, my lad. I'll come down on you real heavy.
Yeah, well, there's no worries about that. Besides, there's more than one way to a man's heart.
I'm not so sure I'd agree with that at the moment.
Where's young Danny?
Still in bed the last time I looked.
You know, that kid has a real knack of being in bed or asleep whenever there's work to be done. Lazy little beggar.
Oh, hang on, Dad. Look, he's had a lot of homework to do lately, as well as helping to run this house. If he feels anything like me, he's probably just tired out.
Why didn't someone wake me?
Oh, hang on, mate. Whoa, there's something spilled on there. Watch out.
How am I supposed to wear this? Jeez, I'm late enough as it is.
Your job to get yourself out of bed, Danny, not ours.
Righto, Paul, you ready?
Oh, right, yeah, sure.
Okay, then, we're off. Have a good day, both of you.
Yeah, right.
Look at this, Dad. I've got French first period and she's dark enough on me as it is.
No, don't worry, son. She won't be in today.
She's always there. Rain,
Not
hail
when
or
there's free
shine.
plumbing on offer.
What have you done, Dad?
Nothing. I just made a deal with her. She remarks me essay, I fix the knock on her pipes.
What if you can't?
What do you mean?
Look, Dad, I don't know if you know what you're getting yourself into.
Look, I'll fix that old battle axe, don't you worry. Look, why don't you rub your shirt up and I'll go knock us up a cup of tea. That way we'll fortify ourselves before doing battle, eh?
Hi.
Oh, g'day. Lady the house in?
Who are you looking for?
Miss Drew.
I'm Miss Drew.
Oh. Ripes.
Only you could be Danny's father.
Hey, now look here.
I'm looking.
Right. Well, the deal was I fix your pipes and you guess the remark.
I said I'd consider giving you a remark.
Right. I'm ready.
Entree.
Alors, voilà la pipe qui frappe, hein?
Pas mal, Monsieur Ramsay. Not too bad. C'est ici, c'est Levier.
Tu peux m'appeler Max.
Oh, merci. Je m'appelle Kate.
Enchanté, Kate.
Est-ce que tu veux du café et des croissants?
Du pain de Vegemite, s'il te plaît. I mean, tu t'adores.
They sound terminal, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, don't worry, I'll have them fixed in no time.
I'll tell you what, Max. If you can fix those damn things, not only will I remark your essay, but I'll come over and fix you the best meal you ever had.
You're on.
Daphne?
Charles Durham, what a delightful surprise.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Yes, it's been quite a while.
Are you still working for Father Barry?
Are you still supporting him?
Oh, I wouldn't be game not to. Oh, it fills me with horror to think of those poor little street kids wandering around without a job, on drugs, no place to go.
I know Kevin's very grateful to you.
It's just a pity there aren't more people in a position like me to help out, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Look, are you busy? I'd like to buy your coffee.
Oh, how lovely.
Look, I'll just put these things in the boot for you. There's nothing in here that'll melt.
No.
Goodness me, it's nearly lunchtime.
So much for working this out this morning.
Yes. Head office will be wondering what's gone wrong.
I put through all the deposits yesterday myself, and they showed up here. I just can't understand why they didn't show up on head office printout. Any theories, George? George?
Oh, beg your pardon? Oh, goodness me, I'm sorry, Des. I must confess, I'm not strictly thinking about bank business today.
Huh?
No, I've arranged to meet your mother for lunch, and bearing in mind what happened the last time we arranged to meet, I really don't want to be late.
You better go then.
I hope you don't mind.
No, all right, no worries. I'll just grab a sandwich and hopefully have this finished before you get back.
Good. Well, I'll be off then.
All right. Hey, George, give her a kiss from me, will you?
Blanche. Oh, hi, Terry. Come on in.
What are you doing with Charles Durham? I just saw his car outside.
You gave me a lift home.
So that's how he knows every move I make. You've been spying on me for him, haven't you?
Whatever you're on, I suggest you get off it right away.
Have you any idea what you're both doing to me?
No, I don't even have any idea what you're talking about.
I thought you were my friend.
Well, I am.
Well, not if you're running around with him, you're not.
Look, Terry, somewhere along the line, we've got our wires crossed. So why don't you sit down and tell me what you're talking about?
What's the use? Everything I say will only be carted back to him. You can tell him from me. He hasn't got me scared at all.
Well, you could have fooled me.
How long have you been running around with him?
I've known Charles for a number of years. Now, look, Terry, what is going on?
Then you should know all about him.
I know he's an extremely wealthy businessman who donates a lot of money to charity. Father Barry couldn't keep the centre running without him. As a man, I think he's very charming and very nice.
I used to think that once.
Well, I still do. That's why I'm having dinner with him tonight.
Well, you can tell him from me that he's not getting anything from me. Nothing.
Terry!
Be careful, George. We can't have you falling over. Goodness knows what damage you might do to yourself.
Where would you like to sit, Eileen?
Oh, anywhere that's comfortable for you, George.
Here?
No, over here would be better. Would you care to order?
I'd like a coffee to start, Eileen.
Yes, that would be lovely, dear.
2 black coffees, please. Have you lost something?
Just my glasses. Oh, here they are.
Beef stroganoff.
Where? Oh. Ah, yes. Were you saying something, George?
Beef stroganoff was one of my wife's specialties. She was a marvellous cook. Not that I'm casting any aspersions on your cooking, Eileen. In fact, that last meal you cooked for me was delicious. Simply delicious.
There's no difficulty in cooking meals like that, George. It's quite simple for someone of my experience.
Yes, Wilma was like that. She could knock up just about anything if she put her mind to it. She had a diploma in cordon bleu cooking, you know.
Would you like to order now?
Yes, I'd just like a tomato sandwich, please. What about you, Eileen?
But you wanted the beef stroganoff.
No, I'm very hungry now.
Neither am I. 1 tomato sandwich.
Oh, by the way, Desmond sends his love.
Oh, how is he?
He's fine. I promised to explain the procedures on bills of exchange to him. We thought we'd wait until tonight. I'm going home with him. It'll be quieter.
It's a wonderful idea, George. I'm sure Desmond could benefit by your experience.
You're not going, are you?
Oh, well, you know me. Busy, busy, busy. Well, thank you for the coffee, George. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, but I only ordered a tomato sandwich.
Elaine, come in.
Hello, dear. I'm sorry to bother you, but Helen wasn't home, and I was wondering if you have any herbs I could borrow.
Oh, well, someone gave us one of those spice racks for a wedding present. What are you going to do with it?
Oh, well, actually, what I'm going to do is make a gourmet dinner for George and Desmond. Well, they have to work at home tonight, you see. I think it's very bad of the bank to ask them to do that. But never mind. A nice gourmet dinner will be just what they won't expect. And, of course, they won't be expecting me either.
Here it is. You can have them all if you want.
Oh, no, dear. I just need some rosemary. Thank you.
Do you want to sit down?
Oh, no, thank you, dear. I'd better be getting along. I don't like to be rushed when I'm cooking.
No, there's nothing better than sitting around all day wondering what you're going to cook for dinner, is there?
Yes, well, you're going to learn all about that, I can see.
Yeah, first you sink into his arms and then you end up with your arms in his sink.
Yes, well, never mind. That's what you'll have to do now, you know. Looking after and taking care of Paul.
When he's at home, which isn't very often.
Yes, I know. That's one or two things that men think about. Good food and... Yes, of course. Well, I must be going, dear. Well, get my dinner in the oven, will it? Bye-bye. Thank you for the herbs.
Bye, Elaine. Good luck.
Voila! No, they're not. Already got enough black marks against them.
Sorry about that. Oh, I just haven't slept for weeks.
No, I'm not surprised.
I mean, every time a plumber would tell me they were fixed, they'd start banging again.
Well, look, if they play up, give us a ring.
Yeah, all right. No, well, thanks.
Oh, now, my remark.
Oh. Voila! Fair's fair.
Well, 55 out of 100.
Yeah, well, I would have given you more if you'd been a student of mine, but I thought you needed to learn a lesson.
And I don't need one in French?
No. Just keep your hands off Danny's homework in future,
Yeah, well, did get a bit carried away there, I suppose.
Now, if those pipes don't bang between now and the weekend, I'm going to cook you the most fantastique French meal you have ever seen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything I can buy?
No, I'll get it. If and when your plumbing works.
You know, strange sort of way I'm kind of hoping it won't.
Yeah, so am I.
See ya.
Maybe. Au revoir.
Lovely.
This is stupid. It's got to be at their end.
How's our new young lady going?
Very well, thank you, Mr. Young.
It's Sarah Richards, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, George. I thought you'd been introduced.
Well, we have now.
Well, what's the problem?
No, well, everything seems to be okay at this end, I think. But half of yesterday's deposits didn't show up on the head office printout. So I punched the whole lot through again twice, and they still aren't getting it, and they reckon it's at our end.
And it always happens on the day when we go and get the technician.
Did you check the monitor to see if there was a power break that would have interrupted the memory?
Of course, but it wouldn't be that. The backup comes on automatically.
At my last branch, the cleaner accidentally disconnected and we lost 2 days' records.
Oh, no. That's what's happened. We'll have to redo all of yesterday's and then do today's as well.
We'll be burning the midnight oil tonight, Des. Bills of exchange will have to wait.
Can you get home by yourself, Sarah?
Oh, I'm not going home, Des. I've been asked to go out for dinner. That's why I stayed late.
I'm glad the bank allows one of their staff to leave. Well, that's yesterday's entries finished. Now get on to today's. What sort of a day we have, George? Oh, break a record, did we? I can't think anymore. I mean, we found out what was wrong with the monitor, but what's wrong with me?
Maybe you need some fresh air, Des.
My brain simply refuses to function anymore. Unlike this, it hasn't got a backup system.
What do you suggest?
I need sustenance.
What about takeaway?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, look, is Des in?
Des is normally a very good boy, but tonight I am very annoyed with him.
Yeah, all right, all right. Is he in, bud?
No, he is not, Mr. Ramsay, and that is the problem.
Oh, well, look, I'll catch him later.
Is there anything I could do to help?
No, it's just I want to talk to him about money matters, but it'll keep. But
Well, what time were you supposed to meet him?
no, I wasn't going to meet him any time. I just come over on spec, like.
Oh, this is most distressing. George distinctly said that he and Desmond were going to be working at home tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll catch him later.
Oh, Mr. Ramsay.
What?
Please, come in. Before you go, I want to apologize to you for the dreadful things I said to you about your wife.
Oh, forget it.
No, I can't. I was very rude.
Yeah, well, I was pretty cut up myself.
Yes, well, that's still no excuse. I mean, I cannot abide people who meddle in other people's private affairs. I mean, I cannot stand anybody who has... Mr. Ramsay, what's the matter?
What's that smell?
It's the dinner.
Oh, who cooked it?
Well, I did. You see, that is the problem. I've gone to all the trouble of cooking a gourmet dinner for George and Desmond, and it's all going to waste because they're not here to eat it.
What'd you cook then?
Well, I thought we would first start with gazpacho, then vol au vent au poulet, then noisette of lamb with a mixed green salad and Duchess potatoes. I was going to leave the strawberries plain, but I couldn't resist a dash of Grand Marnier and a dollop of cream.
Pity to waste it.
Well, yes, that's why I'm so angry with Desmond.
You know, Eileen, it's a shame you've got no one to appreciate your finer points.
Mr. Ramsay, would you care to join me? That is, if you have nothing better to do.
Can't think of a flaming thing.
Do sit down.
Very nice.
Where is he? This is typical of Dad. It's his turn to cook dinner tonight. No, I'm not going to wait. I'm starving. Getting a bit sick of being on a permanent diet. Oh.
I wonder why he isn't here.
He probably just forgot.
Must be something pretty important to make Dad forget about dinner.
Oh, don't it melt in your mouth, eh? Oh, look, I thought the first course was pretty good, Eileen, but this is fantastic. You know, you could really get used to this French tucker and vino, couldn't you?
Oh, yes, you certainly could.
Now, what'd you say was next?
Mr. Ramsay.
Cheers.
Oh, no. The man's place is not in the kitchen.
Not too many women go along with that these days, Eileen.
Well, I'm never happier than when I'm keeping house for a man. Now, coffee?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And maybe a small port to go with it?
You know, you're a very sympathetic person, Eileen.
Well, I know what you're going through, Mr. Ramsay.
Do you? Yeah, the boys don't seem to understand, you know.
Oh, well, they're young.
Yeah. A bit hard on me sometimes, but especially Danny. He just can't understand why I can't knock up meals like Maria.
Well, Danny is used to having a woman around the house. A house is not a home without a woman there. And the greatest contribution a woman can make to a house is a good meal.
Yeah. Well, Maria's certainly done that.
Yes. That's what's wrong with George, you know. Eating out, all these restaurant meals. He misses his wife's cooking, that's what's wrong.
Yeah, well, he certainly missed out on yours tonight, Eileen.
Yes. George does seem to miss out on everything we plan.
You know, he doesn't strike me as the sort of bloke who'd stand you up, Eileen.
Oh, no. He didn't stand me up. Tonight's dinner was a surprise.
Oh, well, that explains it. They're probably at a pub.
Have you noticed how all takeaway food tastes the same?
It's a bit like what I had for lunch today.
Neither mine. We'll call in on the ice cream shop on the way home, George, and I'll shout for a rum and raspberry.
Yeah, we deserve a special treat. I mean, who else could balance 2 days' work and get it up to head office like we did?
No one.
Put it there.
Sheer genius, that's what it is.
I tell you, Shane, I'm getting desperate. If Dad doesn't put something in the fridge soon, I'm gonna faint. Look at me. I'm suffering from malnutrition. He wouldn't care. What am I gonna have for lunch today?
We'll just have to buy it. And don't bother Dad about it this morning. He'll probably be in a bad mood.
I know why. Had another fight with Miss Drew.
No, he just came in pretty late last night, that's all.
Where did he go?
I don't know where he was. So...
Hello, Mrs. Clarke. Is there something I can do for you?
No, but there's something I can do for you. I'm your new housekeeper.